Okay, this is going to be episode 11. Now, today my voice may be a little hoarse, more than usual. I don't have a cough or anything, but I was recording something for my other mass YouTube channel for this just now. Planning to upload a video on my mass YouTube channel very soon, so that may be why. Yeah, but I can still talk, so that's good. Today I'm planning to finish what I was talking about yesterday. It's my gaming career. It's not even a career, it's just my my gaming life. Does this belong? I hope that belongs there. I haven't even put fuel in this. Okay. Yeah, we got Netherrack last episode. It's just so funny that I just have Netherrack and I never talked about it because, you know, I was too focused talking about Brawl Stars. Today I'm planning to talk about 3 games. Deltarune, mainly Chapter 2, and Geometry Dash, and Project Sekai. I do need to get some more food. I do remember that I bred those animals earlier. You know, 11 steaks should be fine for now. Do I have my... oh, I don't have. I think a golden boots. Today I'm gonna try to find a fortress while I talk about those games because I kinda want blaze rods and stuff. I know I haven't done much like exploring anywhere really, but I want to explore a lot. But that's after I kill the dragon, kinda because, you know, I don't have that much time, so I'm gonna kill the dragon first, and then I'll do exploring and anything else I can do. Maybe because 45 minutes per episode is not really that long, right? And it's particularly hard to get your most productive self in Minecraft if you're talking about something else in the background. I keep forgetting to... hey, look at this, I forgot to take my golden boots off here. Turning food in here. Let's take even more of these. Okay. So let's begin with our topic. Actually, I'm gonna need blocks, a lot of blocks. So, starting with Deltarune, because yesterday I talked about some Undertale, right? But today I want to talk about Deltarune as well. Because I think personally it's very popular of course, but I didn't talk about it a lot, so it's very underrated toward my channel. Even in the number of videos that I uploaded about Deltarune. Apart from like one video that went somewhat viral, like it has like 8,000 views on it. Apart from that, I don't think I really uploaded any Deltarune content except for speedrunning, you know? I think it's about time that I did that. So, if you're not familiar, Deltarune is basically, it's very similar to Undertale, but it's also kind of different because you have a whole new, it's basically like an alternate universe of Undertale because it has a lot of Undertale characters. Wait, what the heck? Wait, what? Okay, I'll explore this next time. I want a fortress right now. Negative maybe. There's nothing here though. Okay. I guess I'll go in a new direction. I went to positive. I went to negative positive. The bastion was in negative positive, wasn't it? Oh, whatever. I'll just keep going. Okay. Yeah, that's what Deltarune basically is. And it also has like those similar battle mechanics, right? It's got the dodging of the souls against different enemies you encounter. You got that it's basically the same art style because it's the same guy who made it. The same guy in his team. And the funny thing about Deltarune is that the game is not complete, right? So when I first started playing Deltarune, there was only up until chapter 1. This is around early 2021. And only about 8 months later, so in September of 2021, that's when Deltarune chapter 2 came out. So yeah, Deltarune chapter 1 was pretty fun. Of course, the whole like size of the game is less than Undertale. Undertale is like, I think around like 40 hours of playtime. Deltarune chapter 1 for me was like 6 to 8. It is a much smaller game, but it was really fun, chapter 1. But then chapter 2, oh man, it like completely took me by surprise. I did not expect chapter 2 to be that good. So when I first started playing Deltarune chapter 1 though, like I'll talk about a bit more, I was still getting used to the mechanics of Undertale. Like I was not the best player, obviously. I think at this point I was just beginning to learn how to speedrun the game. I can't remember for sure though. But yeah, I didn't know a lot about the game's secrets, and therefore I didn't even know that there's a secret boss in the game. Because I didn't play the game that much. I just thought when I finished the story, oh, it's over. There's not like any alternate routes or anything like Undertale did. It's more of a chill game. So I didn't really think anything of it. But after I learned a bit more about the game, I realized that this game is like really good because they have a secret boss that they never announced or explicitly stated. And the only way I found out is through like my friends telling me that existed. So that was pretty cool for me. And of course, just like I had a very torturous time trying to beat Sans, I also had a very torturous time trying to beat Kevel. Kevel's the name of the boss. I don't think I mentioned this last episode because I was a bit distracted with the Bastion looting, but like I mentioned that I did mention that I did all 3 main routes, like Pacifist, Neutral, and Genocide for Undertale. But I don't think I mentioned how annoying it was to beat Undying the Undying and Sans at the end of the Genocide route. So Undying the Undying, I mean, I remember trying to beat her during the middle of online class. I guess this is spilling into Undertale a little bit, even though I promised I'll talk about Deltarune, but it'll be over quick. Unscripted videos, you know. So I completed Undying during like the middle of my online science class. I did upload it onto YouTube, but it's unlisted because, yeah, and there's a reason. And it took me basically like 2 hours or so, yeah, around 2 hours to beat Undying the Undying because her attacks are pretty consistent. Now, after a while though, when I got to Sans, I did not realize how much harder it would be. Of course, he's designed to be literally like trying to destroy you, right? The whole point of the route is to try to destroy you, but I ended up taking about 2 or 3 days to beat him, like, and that was like consistent playing. I was like playing like 4 hours a day trying to beat him, and it finally happened after like 4 days. So yeah, that's that. I know some people still have not beat Sans. Some people have not even completed the Genocide route to that point because they had too much like attachment to the characters. But I only did it because like I wanted to try out the battle for Sans. But yeah, I can definitely tell what they meant when they said they didn't want to do that route. I understand completely. If you haven't played Undertale yet, please do. Anyway, I played. So back to Deltarune. Kevel took me around. I think it only took me about a day to beat. Because by then I was getting pretty good at the whole dodging mechanic of the game, and I was also beginning to learn speedrunning it. Fortresses don't spawn in this biome, don't they? Where's the Bastion? I don't remember anymore. I'm just gonna not go this way. Okay. You know, I might not even find a fortress by this episode, and in that case I'll just try again next episode, who knows. I don't really want to go off camera for anything though. And of course the music, yes. Toby Fox is really well known for his music. Not just in Undertale, but also in several other games, but of course including Deltarune itself, right? So when I first listened to the Deltarune soundtrack, it was so amazing that I immediately like downloaded it onto Spotify. Well, back then I used Apple Music. I used Spotify early 2022. Then maybe I should have these on me. Okay, then Deltarune Chapter 2 finally came out around September 2021. So at this point, I think I was already pretty good at the game and the whole idea. And I was so excited to hear that 2020 and in 2021 that Deltarune Chapter 2 was coming out. Of course, I heard from those friends, right? Oh, are you kidding me right now? Oh, come on, man. Maybe this was the wrong direction. We gotta go a bit this direction. Anyway. I first decided to play through Deltarune Chapter 2 like on live stream with some of my friends in a call. And yeah, it was really incredibly exciting. So much character development, so much new plot, so much new everything, so much new music, and overall the game size was much larger, a whole new alternate route. It's so amazing. But I enjoyed the game so much that I started speedrunning both Undertale and Deltarune simultaneously. In Deltarune Chapter 2. I also started to watch around this time some Undertale speedrun streamers. Like for example, I watched a lot of Shay with two Y's, and where's this direction? And I watched a lot of Undertale speedruns, trying to see what the strategies are. I watched a lot of guides posted online, but to Undertale speedrunning. Hopefully, I could get myself started on it before learning some advanced strategies. I guess like speedrunning these games and playing them does count as, you know, playing the game itself, right? So I'm gonna include it here. So Deltarune's, Undertale's genocide route, Undertale's true pacifist glitchless route, and Undertale's neutral route are all categories of Undertale that I've speedrun and gotten relatively high positions on, except neutral because it's like the most competitive. I got like 59th or something place, probably lower by now. I haven't updated for 2 years. There's also Deltarune Chapter 2. I never actually submitted a Deltarune Chapter 1 speedrun, but I've done a Deltarune Chapter 2 speedrun. Main route glitchless, main route glitched, and Snowgrave glitchless. Like, I've gotten pretty good times in all of those things, in all of those categories, so I'm pretty happy for myself. Where is this thing even leading me, bro? I want to kill you. So Deltarune Chapter 2 also had like the secret boss as well, so this time there was another secret boss, and I think it was much harder than Jevil in my opinion. But the game was also really fun. Like the actual boss battle itself, the new attack patterns, the amazing music that they made, it was great. For Phantom Neo, it took me around like a day to beat him. Like I beat him the first day. Of course, it was annoying for that first day because I had to learn everything by myself, but I did manage to beat him in my first day, which I consider very much an improvement. And at this point, when I first, like, you know, when I was discovering the secret bosses and stuff, I was also like getting pretty good at the game itself. So it was to the point where I'll be uploading Undertale no-hit videos. And since I was doing speedrunning, I was also getting good at doing no-hits myself as well. So I think around the time Deltarune 2 came out, I was uploading all bosses in Deltarune Chapter 1 no-hit, or all bosses in Undertale no-hit except Azrael, which I had to do in multiple segments. But yeah. There's a lot of magma cubes. I don't want one of them. Oh, that was close. Freak you. Don't even drop anything. I'm literally going against the Minecraft handbook here when it says don't attack these magma cubes with just your sword. Ow. Maybe they're right. Yeah, since I was getting pretty good at the game, my overall experience was going pretty well. Like, in terms of the storyline, I really enjoyed it as well. Like, oh yes, Fortress, finally, thank God. I can finish the episode successfully, let's go. I don't think I've ever missed a single goal in my episode, which is pretty good. I'm setting realistic ones. My only goal this episode is to get back with the blaze rods in my hand, so I never have to come back here again. Anyway, the story was much like, oh God. Hopefully this isn't as annoying as the Bastion was. There's a spawner right there, though. That's great. Oh, nice. Visited all biomes. It's almost time for me to move on to my next topic. Because as far as Deltarune Chapter 2 goes, after my speedrunning era, and me getting a pretty decent place on the leaderboards, I don't think there's much to talk about it anymore. Because Deltarune and Undertale are both games that you can... Of course, there's so many Easter eggs that you can play as much as you want. But in the end, like, you're going to run out of things to do eventually, so... And the funny thing about Deltarune is that the entire game is not released yet anyway. I've heard that there are 7 chapters for Deltarune, probably like 1 for every day of the week. But so far only 2 of the 7 have been released. But apparently, and they're all for free because Toby's just an amazing person. Please don't make me gassed. But I've heard that Deltarune Chapter 3, 4, and 5 are going to be all coming out simultaneously. Which is pretty good news. Like, I'm excited to hear that. But it will be paid. But I'm not complaining. Like, it deserves to be paid because they put a lot of effort into these games, right? How did you guys spawn up here? Can't get me anyway. Where's the place? Now, yes, I'll just move on to the game. Like, but I'll just say that I still love the game a lot. And when I first expected Deltarune Chapter 3, 4, and 5 to release like before I graduated, because you know, I didn't think it would take 3 years. But you know, when you're working hard on the game, I guess that's what only happens. You know, that's the only thing that can happen. So I haven't really played Deltarune ever since then. God you didn't drop it. That would have been so annoying. So right now I'm just waiting for the next chapters of Deltarune to release, you know? Where did you go? Come on. Come down. What is this drop rate? Anyway. Yeah, I'm just move on to the next game. So, my next development in gaming, after speedrunning Undertale and Deltarune for a few more years, I actually ended up speedrunning Deltarune until like the end of 2022. That's when I got the top 10 place for a leaderboard in Undertale True Pacifist Glitchless. So after that, I began getting into Geometry Dash. So, there's no way I haven't heard about Geometry Dash yet, but it's basically... Dang it. Are you kidding me? But it's a really good, it's basically a game where you have like one life and you're supposed to dodge obstacles by jumping around as a block. I don't want like 10. And this game has been around forever, probably like before, like around the same time as Smash Hit or any of those original games that I've been playing. Oh, you guys are annoying. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. Where are you hitting me from? Anyway. I first started playing Geometry Dash because for some reason it started becoming popular among my friend group back then. That is dangerous, holy crap. Should not have done that. I should just leave, shouldn't I? Okay, I'll just get this last slash and then leave. I'm not gonna talk for right now, sorry. I wanna not die. Okay, I'm leaving. Screw this. I have more than enough. My objective is to get back home now without dying. Okay. Not you two. I can't even shoot you. That is bad. Are you kidding me? What is this? I'm out. Actually, I'll kill you and then I'll be out. And then just let me talk about Geometry Dash. Okay. Maybe that'll be the thumbnail, I don't know. I need more blocks. Oh wait, I need... Is this fortress like half incomplete? I didn't see a second side. Who cares? Anyway, guess I won't be like using potions. I'll just check one last time. If there's nothing, I'll just go back. But anyway, I'll talk about Deltarune. Not Deltarune, Geometry Dash. So, unlike most people, I didn't have a childhood with Geometry Dash. I played other games. So I couldn't relate to people when they said like Geometry Dash is like one of their favorite games. I couldn't relate to when they said that. But I did. Oh, there's the other part. Okay, good thing I came back. So I was like grade 10 right at this time, and I had still not played any level of Geometry Dash. Probably a crime as my childhood goes. But that's just how it was. I still remember the first time I played Stereo Madness. It was like, because our school, like, the reason I started playing this game in the first place is because our school had like an excursion, and that's what kind of like allowed my friend group at the time to become stronger. So we had a lot of fun like playing Geometry Dash. And I was like one of the worst ones because unlike most of them, I had never played the game before, while some of them were like already beating demon levels and stuff. Something I still haven't done because I don't want to. Oh my god, bro. This biome doesn't even spawn more skeletons. What is this? Nothing here. Oh. We have a saddle at least. So yeah, oh, that's a lot of chests. I think I actually played Geometry Dash only, like, apart from like Brawl Stars, which I was taking a break from. I think it was like the main game I was playing at that time. So yeah, basically I was playing no other game apart from Geometry Dash. I was trying to like complete as many levels as possible because I wanted to like be as good as some people. Yes, I can make potions that are useless. Some of my friends were also, you know, still playing Geometry Dash, going because that school excursion event. I cannot talk. Oh my god! But that went on for like a week or so. In our school, it's called Week Without Walls, so it's literally a week. Every single day, we would go somewhere new within South Korea to explore and make friends and all that stuff. And have fun with their friends and that stuff. But most of the time, in the bus, like traveling to these locations, I played Geometry Dash. That's just how much I played the game. Because I feel like, I told you this in the channel before, like, once I start a new game, I feel like I have to keep going until, like, I reach a certain goal. I'm really good at it. For example, for Undertale, that was reaching a top 10 in the speedrunning category. For Brawl Stars, I was getting the most amount of trophies for a certain period of time before I stopped playing it. There's those kind of goals, right? I had to, like, set those for myself. Otherwise, I wouldn't feel satisfied and wouldn't be able to stop playing the game. There's no way there's a chest there. I think I've taken like 5 by now. Okay, should be final chest. So I ended up after like the whole week ended, like the excursion week ended, I ended up reaching basically the same level as my friends were. The funny thing is, at this point, actually, let's get some arrows. It's not what I want though. Anyway, a lot of my friends had already reached like the last level available for the free version, so if I didn't mention, I was getting Geometry Dash Light. It's not even this way. I was getting Geometry Dash Light, right? So I didn't, even though it cost like nothing, I didn't get the full version of Geometry Dash because for some reason I'm just the type of person that never spends money on a game. That's just who I was. But anyway, I completed every single level in Geometry Dash Light except for Club Step, because that's the one demon level in there that I kind of beat. Now, I think a few months back, apart from this time of recording, they released a new level called Blast Processing. It's not new, it was in the full version already, but it's new in terms of the light, you know? And I beat that in like 3 or 4 days, so yeah. But the point is, Geometry Dash Light had a great impact because it's kind of nostalgic for me, not in the way people presume. For most people, Geometry Dash is nostalgic because, you know, it's a game they played since they were like 4 years old, but for me, it was a game that I played when I was close to some of my other friends, and some of them I'm not that close to anymore, but I played Geometry Dash with those friends and it was great. It was like the first time I was like beginning to have somewhat of a social life. I guess before my mental health started to kind of deteriorate to some extent, but it was like before that period, right? Oof. A lot of fall damage. That's why it's kind of nostalgic for me. I still haven't deleted it from my phone. Like, this has nothing to do with this nostalgia basically, but I still haven't deleted the Geometry Dash app from my phone. I just didn't see a reason to. So now I basically just have Geometry Dash on my phone available for whenever I want to play it. Now, where the hell am I going? Should be this way. Maybe not. Kind of want to make it back home before the episode ends. I think, and of course, I don't think, but I basically know that, like, none of the friends that I play not Brawl Stars, Geometry Dash with don't play it anymore, and I don't play it anymore either. But I'm just happy that, like, I was so motivated to, like, get along with those friends that I ended up beating every single level of Geometry Dash that I could. Like, I beat, like, the Electrodynamics. Yeah, I beat that when I was in New York. So the thing is, during the summer break of grade 10 and before grade 11 started, I went to New York with my dad, right? I think I mentioned this once. And there, when I was free, like in my free time in the hotel room, or maybe during like a really long road trip, I would basically no-life Geometry Dash. In retrospect, I should have like looked at the skyline more, but it's okay because I got to go to New York one last time, right? So at least that was good. Oh, I came from here, didn't I? There. Didn't I come back from here? Yeah, that's basalt and stuff. Wait, no way I'm getting lost in these. Where would it go? I must have come down from there. Yeah, there's no other way I could have gone. I'll just do this again. Okay. But that's basically it about Geometry Dash. Maybe there's more to tell, but for now, that's pretty much it. So... Oh, there, okay. Yeah, die, idiots. Yeah, Geometry Dash is very nostalgic. The music's pretty great too. I sometimes listen to it. I didn't like download the soundtrack on Spotify or anything yet, but when I get bored or sometimes it pops up my YouTube notifications. And the great thing about New York is like when I was there, like for my trip with my dad, I would sometimes I would like want to play Geometry Dash even more, so I got on like a Discord call with one of my other friends and like basically just play Geometry Dash. I would like try to 3-coin some levels. I think the funny thing is I got to the point where I could 3-coin Electrodynamics. Not all in one go, of course, but like I could do it. I think that was like a really cool point for me. To show how much I like played the game. But yeah, that's enough of Geometry Dash. The bottom line is that it's very nostalgic for me and I wanted to include it in this list because the reason I find it nostalgic is different from most people. It really, like, playing Geometry Dash kind of hits hard when you're, like, alone at night time, right? And you're, like, lying in your bed and you can just turn off all the Wi-Fi so ads don't pop up on the light version. And you basically just get to enjoy your childhood, you know? It's great. I know I didn't come from here, but whatever. That could have been kind of bad if I messed that up. Please don't let this be another dead end. It's going to be another dead end, isn't it? The freaking Crimson Forest biomes, dude. So the next game I'll be talking about is Project Sekai. Now I think this is gonna be like the biggest game. Actually, maybe not the biggest. Like, I don't have an incredible amount of stuff to talk about Project Sekai, but I have played it for the longest amount of time, and that's for sure. So Geometry Dash, for comparison, I played it for about a month or two, and then I stopped playing it actively. But Project Sekai, ever since basically like school started in August, I've been playing Project Sekai like consistently as part of my some of my routines as much as I can, because just like Geometry Dash, it's been a way of me getting close to my friends, but also it was just a game that I enjoyed. Like, it's what got me first hooked on the culture of Japan and maybe wanted to learn Japanese as a whole as well. But yeah, so let me first just like every other game, let me just first briefly explain what the game actually is. So in Project Sekai, it's basically a rhythm game. It's kind of like Geometry Dash, but a different style of rhythm game. In Project Sekai, it's more like the traditional rhythm game, like piano tiles basically. If you know what that is, it's very similar. You have notes falling down at a certain speed, and you can you have a music track playing, and you have to tap the notes that are falling down according to the beat, right? That's basically what a rhythm game is, and that Project Sekai is no exception. It was just that it was centered around Vocaloid songs, a genre of Japanese kind of music, and I really enjoy listening to Vocaloid as well, as a side note. Yeah, I think from that bridge I can see. Yeah, Project Sekai, a very impactful game for me. So let me explain. When I first started, I told you I got recommended to play by a friend, right? But then afterwards, I guess I just for some reason, I told you I have to be meeting a certain goal if I want to keep playing the game, right? My goal, I didn't really have a set goal in place, but my goal was to become, better than one of my friends. So one of my friends, he left school, but he's known for he was back then he was known for being the best in this game. And back then quite a few of my other friends at school played this as well. So I wanted to be the best one, right? I think as of right now, I pretty much am in many aspects. Probably not every aspect. I haven't full combos some songs that some of my other friends have. But I've definitely set the most time to this game, dedicated the most time to it. And no, I don't consider it a waste of time. I thoroughly enjoyed. Oh, that was not my version. I thoroughly enjoyed the time that I spent playing Project Sekai in that manner. I have to go this way. So when I first started off, I was really bad. So my note speed was 6, and if you play the game, you'll know how how amateur that makes me. And I was only able to full combo songs on hard difficulty, level 19 and so on. I think the first hard level full combo was King, the song King, and I was playing on the English server back then, right? Because I didn't know how to get access to the Japanese server like some of my friends did. So I was playing on the English server, and their songs are a year delayed from the Japanese version. So when a song comes out in 2024 January, it'll come out on the English version on 2025 January. Two for two. Yeah, and eventually when I was able to, because I should explain this first. Project Sekai has multiple difficulties. So when I could first full combo an expert level song that was level 25, it was also King, I think. And that's the fourth of the 5 difficulties. The 5th difficulty is called Master, And I don't think I full comboed a master song until like a whole week later of dedicated playing. This shows like the contrast between the difficulties, right? I can hear myself breaking my ankles with this game. Oh, there it is, okay. Should be close, though. Anyway, I'll just keep talking. So as you can see from my progress, I was getting increasingly better. Are you kidding me? I was getting increasingly better at projects like Kai over time. And yeah, that the difficulty increasing as a full combo songs is what really shows that. I was intimidated by some songs. For example, there's like a level 26, like Tondemo Wonders, I think that's what the song is called. That song was pretty intimidating because of the swing rhythm and the, not the swing rhythm, but like the interesting rhythm that they had. As all Wonderland Showtime songs have, the interesting rhythm. But I started to get good at the game because I kept playing consistently, right? Consistency really is the key for getting good at games. Eventually, I was able to full combo most songs, and at this point I was like much better than some of my other friends. So for comparison, they couldn't really. Some of my friends right now, they still can't combo above like level 26. Meanwhile, I am able to like. I've comboed at this point I've full comboed every single song up to level 31s, which is the highest expert level as of today's date. There's never been an expert 32, and even though I haven't taken the time to go through every single individual song to full combo it, I'm confident that I can. The funny thing is, I actually did do this on my old account, and the funny thing is, I say old account because after like a few months, this account actually got like deleted. I kind of deleted my own account by accident. What I wanted to do was free up storage, right? But I accidentally ended up kind of like wiping out my entire storage. Because when you delete the app, all the data is gone. I didn't realize that for a while. So that was kind of embarrassing. It's okay. It all worked out. I can be down with the game and I can full combo songs I really want to do. I think the good thing is I didn't get like emotionally attached to this game, like Undertale or something, or like Minecraft. I feel like with Minecraft, if all my save files got deleted, I'll be very unhappy, right? I'll be like depressed. But for projects like Kai, I fortunately didn't put that much like emotion behind it, so I didn't really mind. Like I was obviously shook because it was unexpected. I didn't know that it would do that, but it's okay. I don't have to get my account back. I'll plant the nether wart. Now, I think the hardest expert song, well, the hardest song overall has changed a lot over the years, but I still think the hardest expert song ever is Machine Gun Boeumdo, and that's on the English server as well, so you'll know what I'm talking about if you play on that server. And when I full combo that was in February of 2024, and the funny thing is I lost my account on March of 2024, so I full combo Machine Gun Boeumdo, and like months later I lost my account, so I had to do it again. Luckily I was better at the game at that point, so it was fine, but that was still pretty annoying. Overall, I've gotten way better at the game over the years. My fingering techniques, don't take that out of context, but like the techniques that I use to like play the songs has been pretty interesting to me, because I think the reason this works for me is because I played piano since I was young, right? I've mentioned that. And therefore my ability to use more than two fingers for some songs have been, it's like easier for me. Like I don't find it hard for me to do more than two fingers for certain songs. I actually use 4 fingers by default, personally. It just works better for me. Yeah, I think it's just because I'm used to playing piano or something. But it also looks pretty cool when I play it, I think. Makes for good, I think, YouTube video content. Because if you look at my recent videos of Project Sekai that I upload, they're all like, I use like 4-finger fingering. By the way, I think I started making YouTube video. I've mentioned this, but I've started making YouTube videos for Project Sekai starting from November of 2022. And I found out how to access the Japanese server around, I think it was like December 2022. Yeah, around then. So before that, I was stuck playing songs like a year behind, but after that, it was fine. So I could play all the songs I wanted, and I had to learn the entire menu in Japanese, but it's fine. I started learning Japanese around like March of 2023, like when I first started learning hiragana and katakana. But my pace has been very slow, but it's only been improving consistently during like, you know, the beginning of 12th grade. So I guess I don't really count that for 6 months of actually learning. It's been like quite on and off. Yeah, that's that. Let me just breathe the cows one last time before I end the episode. In terms of Project Sekai, although I don't have as much emotional attachment that's related to my friends as much as like other games like Geometry Dash or Undertale or Minecraft, but this game is quite special by itself because it's pretty much shown me like I can become really good at a game and make, you know, do some YouTube out of it. Like if I drive my passion into it. I've used it as like stress relief. Like I would like hit notes harder than usual if I was frustrated about something like doing really bad on a math test or like social issues or whatever. I'll like take my stress out on both regular piano and, you know, the rhythm game piano. It was pretty cool for me to do that. I think playing Project Sekai a lot is also the reason that I've gotten obsessed with Vocaloid songs a lot. If you go to like karaoke and stuff, there's a whole category for Vocaloid, and I recognize most of those songs as from songs from Project Sekai because that's where I first started. I feel like the negative look on Japanese culture, such as like all people that watch anime are weebs kind of thing, has like taken over a lot, and that's like kind of depressing. But I don't watch anime at all, so I don't have anything to say about that. Hopefully liking Vocaloid music isn't weird or anything. There's no way it is. Vocaloid is great. I've even played some Project Sekai songs on the piano. Like I found the piano medley. I started watching this like Japanese YouTuber named Marashi, who's like a really nice, not nice, but I don't know, but he's a really amazing pianist, like skilled at piano. And like he's kind of my inspiration for piano right now. Especially a lot of his own cover songs and singles. Like I want to like learn all of them, even though the piano solos there are pretty tough. I think with enough practice I can definitely get used to them. I think it'd be so cool to play them, you know? So yeah, definitely looking forward to that. Hopefully I can play piano when I'm in college. I heard there's piano like recital rooms or music stuff in my college, so that's gonna be great. Yeah, that's my Project Sekai journey. Apart from like playing consistently, playing during stressful times, not playing during the exam season, of course. I actually like uninstalled Project Sekai. Like when I uninstalled Project Sekai, I didn't re-download it until my exams ended. So yeah, that I guess accidentally deleting Project Sekai was kind of helpful for me in a way, you know. But anyway, this episode is getting way too long, so I'm gonna end it right here before it's 50 minutes. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my history of the different games that I've played, and I did achieve all of my goals within Minecraft today. So I went to the Nether, got Blaze Rod, started Nether Warp Farm, and that's pretty much it. That did take up 15 minutes, but that's expected because the fortress, I found 4 bastions before a fortress. Like what the heck. Anyway, that's gonna do for this episode. Tomorrow I'll talk about my history of social media. Yeah, that's what I said I'd talk about yesterday. Okay, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next episode. Have a great day or night. Goodbye.